Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Pot Smoker's Bible. My name is Zion. I'm the author of the Pot Smoker's Bible, which contains the prophetic book of Zion, where I get my name and authority. It comes from the Ketuvim, or Old Testament, of the Hebrew Bible. I use the King James Version of the Christian Bible to put together the prophecy of Israel from the scattered testimony of the Old Testament prophets. It became the Book of Zion, a book written entirely in Bible verse. In order to publish the Book of Zion, I had to write a second book, the Pot Smoker's Bible. It's the commentary and dissertation to the Book of Zion, and it allows me to legally publish, being that I wrote it myself. Now, when I first wrote the Book of Zion, I found contained within it a set of instructions that I was to follow in order to fulfill prophecy. And the final element of that prophecy that I am to fulfill is to publish peace. So, on 4/20 of the year 2020, I began publishing peace on YouTube in the form of reading my manuscript, the Pot Smoker's Bible and Book of Zion. And when I finished the first reading, then I expanded into other social medias and began another reading of the Book of Zion. I'm now on the 23rd chapter of the Pot Smoker's Bible, which contains the 20th chapter of the Book of Zion. And I'm going to take up where I left off yesterday when I was talking about Israel and Ishmael and the family feud that has raged for centuries. Now, I will continue. The harm of the bastard state or mentality is so harmful to the child. No society has the right to illegitimize any child for any reason. All births are legitimate. If a man and a woman have a child, no matter the marital state of the couple, the child is innocent. It has just as much right as any other child to exist with dignity. This society punishes the innocent child for the immoral actions of the parents. Now, thankfully, my people, Zion, have already dealt with this problem. We just don't care about the stigma of a bastard. We stopped getting married. So, we shacked up. So, a lot of our kids are literally bastards to society. But we have forced society to forsake these archaic laws of the bastardhood. To us, a bastard is an unscrupulous person who does something very bad. And it has nothing to do with parental heritage. So, let's all get over the bastard mentality. I consider Muslims to be a part of my Abrahamic family. He is, in fact, my eldest brother. Israel must also embrace their Islamic brothers because blood is blood, and Ishmael carries the same blood as Isaac. Ishmael is the eldest brother. It doesn't matter if they have different mothers or the marital state of the couple. They have the same father. Both have the same right to live in Israel. Both have the same right to worship on this holy mount. So, having the dome on the rock, on the Temple Mount, is just as right as the addition of a temple to honor Isaac, Israel. We should also consider on the Sacred Mount, or perhaps the original Sacred Mount, that there should be a temple to Zion, of Zion, to honor both Hagar and Sarah. Because, my brothers, I have no problem honoring both. Both are mothers of Abraham's children. I honor all women. I honor God in all forms. I embrace all knowledge of the divine, knowing that all humans are in fact family. My next passage is Isaiah 52:11 and 12, which becomes Zion 20:17 and 18. Depart ye, go ye out from thee, touch no unclean things. Go ye out of the midst of her, be ye clean that bear the vessels of the Lord. For ye shall go out not in haste, nor go out by flight. For the Lord will go before you, and the God of Israel shall be your rearward. We begin, depart ye, go out from thee, touch no unclean thing. Go ye out of the midst of her, be ye clean that bear the vessels of the Lord. Now, when my people leave America to create their own new nation, we will be leaving behind that which pollutes, that which is unclean. Once we get to Zion, we will be parking our gas engines and retrofitting them with electric motors. No gas, no coal, no natural gas. We will shut down all non-essential services and businesses, and we will create a new infrastructure, a clean, renewable infrastructure. We who bear the vessels of the Lord must be clean. We have to start treating ourselves and our voices as holy, because we are. We aren't just regular people. We have a sacred duty. We are priests. We alone are able to hear and speak to God. We are the sole means of divine contact on earth. Alien contact. This will be our new reality. We are a holy people who should honor our friends on high and ourselves by acting with dignity and with a sense of pride. The vessels that we bear are vessels of the Lord. These are our pipes and bongs, the papers and the blunts, and all the things that go with our drugs. These are sacred vessels that embody sacred communion, because we don't just talk to them, we become united with them on an emotional level. We know them on a higher level. Our sacred instruments of drug use are sacred vessels that lead us to God. Our utensils, the bongs and the pipes and the roach clips and the grinders and the stash trays and the stash boxes, are all treasures to us. We view them as artwork, precious. Choosing a new piece is like going to an art gallery. It's that kind of experience for us. We choose with care. We show off our new pieces with pride of ownership, like an art collector. They are already sacred to us, and we do treat them that way. Now, the second verse, for ye shall not go out with haste, nor go by flight, for the Lord will go before you, and the God of Israel shall be your rearward. This tells us that unlike the exodus of the Israelites, the journey to Zion will be unhurried. The shock and awe of first contact with the aliens will allow us to exit America in an orderly fashion. We will have grouped ourselves already as our people in our tents in the order that they will be going to Zion by their guilds. So our exodus will be orderly and not as a flight from an enemy, like in the days of Moses. The Grey will send us a couple of ships to guard our path, one to lead us home and one to protect our rear. At this time, they only intend to send the one single ship until the Exodus. Now, the Book of Zion shows that at least 2 ships will lead all of the children of Israel, or the children of Zion, to their new homeland. They will be our leaders, leading the way, and they will protect our rear guard so that nobody harms us. Comforting thoughts. Our next passage is Isaiah 12:6, which becomes Zion 20:19. Cry out and shout, thou inhabitants of Zion, for great is the Holy One of Israel in the midst of thee. With the arrival of the aliens as the God of Israel, in response to the children of Zion, this will be a cause of jubilation. We are going to throw a party like no other in history, believe me. It will be a celebration of our freedom and of our newfound friends on high. We are going to celebrate with the feast like no other. The Grey will be invited to come join our party, and we will begin to explore our newfound abilities and to explore our new reality. I am so looking forward to this event, this party. I hope to make it a 420 event, April 20th. Of what year that takes place? Don't know. But we will invite Israel and Islam to join us in celebrating the arrival of our familial God. Because this isn't just about drug users. It's about Israel, and it's about Ishmael. It's also about anyone who wants to be a part of this new nation, including Jesus followers. We will invite all who want to be a part of an intergalactic society to the party, so that our party will be a family and friendship union. Since we've never been united before, I omit the "re" in the union. We will instead unite for the first time. Which brings us to our next passage, which is Isaiah 50:10 and Zion 20:20. Who is among you that feareth the Lord, that obeyeth the voice of his servant, that walketh in darkness and hath no light? Let him trust in the name of the Lord and stay upon his God. Now, who fears the Lord? Now, a lot of people claim to fear God, but the only people who can really fear God are those that can sense God. Now, we not only sense God, but we hear God also. We who can hear the voice of God are the only ones that can truly obey that voice, because we alone can hear it. Of all the people on earth, we alone know the fear of hearing telepathic voices. No one else knows that fear, or the confusion that goes with it, as every dark entity in the neighborhood has a go at subverting them to their own ends. We truly walk in darkness. We are in the dark. And may the Grey watch over you, guide you, protect you, and keep you from all harm. May they teach you right from wrong, and may you be worthy of them. May your thoughts, words, and deeds reflect truth, good, and light the unicorn way. Find your joy and pursue it. Make that your guild choice. My name is Zion. Stay happy and high. If you use drugs, you have every right and reason to. I'd never say goodbye, so I'm going to say later now.